When you hear the words Forsyth County, what comes to mind? A great place to live, work, and play. How about growth? It's no secret that Forsyth County is quickly becoming one of the nation's fastest growing communities. And that means the county has had to respond in different ways to make sure it's ready for that growth, whether residential or business.
Parks and Recreation had an eventful year. Several ribbon-cutting ceremonies were held to celebrate the expansion and renovation of different parks. In January, Sawney Mountain Park officially unveiled new renovations, including baseball, softball complex improvements, refurbished tennis courts, updates to the restroom and concession stands, as well as a new inclusive playground. Eagles Beak Park also saw expansions this year, with a ribbon-cutting ceremony held in August to unveil the park's newly added amenities, including a 1.25-mile paved walking trail with Trail of Tears historical signage, picnic pavilions, and inclusive playground and scenic river overlooks. Midway Park also unveiled various updates this summer, such as a new inclusive playground, pavilion, and enhanced athletic facilities. Parks aren't the only thing expanding in the Parks Department. In July, Parks and Recreation was awarded $48,000 from the Building Operations in Out-of-School Time Grants program. The grant will be used to expand therapeutic recreation program offerings. With all these expansions, Forsyth County parks really have it all. From walking trails to basketball courts to
polling stations. With midterm elections in full swing this year, voter registrations and election office stayed busy. And they're not the only ones. To help with large crowds on Election Day, several county employees served as poll workers at polling places all over the county. They assisted with almost every task, including welcoming voters, managing the line, processing voter records, and more. Their service ensured that each polling station was sufficiently staffed and helped provide a positive voting experience for Forsyth County voters. In other election news, Forsyth County broke records for voter turnout this year, with an advanced voting turnout of 64,394 people and a voter turnout of 102,668 people.
2022 was one of the biggest years Forsyth County has ever seen in transportation, and our population now exceeds 260,000 people and is expected to double over the next 30 years. With that kind of growth, traffic is inevitable, but Forsyth County is making plans today for infrastructure tomorrow. The Georgia Department of Transportation released funds sooner than originally expected for the Post Road Widening Project. This project will expand the 3.64 miles of Post Road from State Route 9 to Kelly Mill Road by adding 2 lanes in each direction with a raised median, shoulders, curb and gutter, as well as 5-foot sidewalks. The 369 at 400 interchange and widening project underwent a lot of progress this year. In February, the first 7 bridge beams were set in place on the new SR 400 overpass. Residents were also kept up to date on the project with On the Move, a video series that provides behind-the-scenes exclusives on major construction projects around the county. The latest episode features the latest on the bridge's construction. Construction on the interchange at McGinnis Ferry Road and SR 400 continued to pave its way forward this year. Once complete, the McGinnis Ferry interchange will offer both a northbound and southbound ramp onto SR 400, and McGinnis Ferry will be widened to the west. So 2022 proved to be another great year for transportation in Forsyth County, and the future is brighter than ever with new projects getting started, like here at Coal Mountain on the new Coal Mountain Connector.
Public safety is integral to any community, and here in Forsyth County, our public safety officers work very hard to make sure you're healthy, safe, and having fun. Public safety offers a multitude of different programs and events each year designed for education and fun. The fire department held their annual Junior Fire Academy this summer, which is a program for rising 7th and 8th graders. The academy walks participants through a week in the life of a firefighter, where they learn about teamwork and general safety. Not only do the kids enjoy the program, but the fire department looks forward to the Junior Fire Academy every year. With all this great fun comes great responsibility, and our public safety officers excelled this year in finding new ways to serve you. Ground was broken at fire stations 9 and 15 on October 28th and November 30th. Both fire stations will be 12,500 square foot 4-bay stations and are expected to open in the spring of 2024. On December 8th, a ribbon-cutting ceremony was held for the Juvenile Court Building, officially replacing the previous facility located at 875 Lanier 400 Parkway.
Our public safety personnel work hard to make sure that Forsyth County is one of the safest places to work and live in Georgia. In order to reflect their dedication, the Board of Commissioners passed a fiscal year 2023 budget in August. The budget includes a 4% cost of living adjustment that began in September of 2022, and certified public safety officers are eligible to receive a salary increase of up to 12% beginning January 1, 2023. As we appreciate our public safety officers, we also take this time to remember those no longer with us. On November 17th, Forsyth County EMT Gina Irez died in the line of duty. She touched many hearts throughout her several years of service with the Forsyth County community. We honor her dedication and spirit.
Technology and social media are great ways for communities to stay connected, whether it's through websites, email updates, or Facebook posts. And here at the county, we're more connected than ever. In April, Senior Services launched a Facebook page to connect with their patrons on social media. The Facebook account, at Forsyth County Senior Services, provides information on all the programs Senior Services offers, as well as information on how to live and age well. In September, Parks and Recreation added to the county's social media pages with their Instagram account. The Instagram page, at Forsyth Co. GA Parks and Rec, is a great way to stay connected and up to date on all things parks and learn about the county's many trails, campgrounds, fields, and facilities. Here at the county, we're all about getting information to you in the easiest ways possible. In order to do so, we make sure our websites are up to date with all the latest information regarding projects, events, meetings, and more. The county recently redesigned the Capital Projects webpage, which holds information about all large projects currently underway in the county. With the recent updates, the page now includes project maps with exact locations, plans of the project and description, cost of the project and funding source, project timeline and current status, and more. So, stay connected with the county in 2023 by checking out our social media pages and website.
Another great way to stay connected is through community outreach programs. This year, our communications team launched 2 new educational programs intended to teach citizens how the county operates.
The Student Government Academy's inaugural class ran from January to May this year. The program gives Forsyth County high school juniors the opportunity to engage with their local government and gain a deeper understanding of how it operates. The class met in a variety of locations around the county and got to tour different facilities such as the Sheriff's Office, the Fire Department, and the Animal Shelter. The program also featured different guest speakers, and students had the opportunity to meet with leaders from Forsyth County, the state of Georgia, and the media. A graduation ceremony was held in May to celebrate the course's conclusion and recognize the students' time and effort for getting involved with their local government. The inaugural class of the Citizens Academy ran from May to August this year. Over the course of the program, participants toured various county facilities and spoke with leaders about county operations. The purpose of this program is to help educate residents and encourage them to get involved in their local government.
I wanted to be the part of the progress that Forsyth County is seeing.
I figured, well, it'd be beneficial to find out all the little inner workings of the county that I don't know about to really understand what's going on in the county.
The graduation ceremony was held at the end of the course in August to recognize the time and dedication of the residents who participated in the academy.
Are you optimizing all of the county's countless resources and outreach programs? It's never too late to get involved and learn more about your local government. You can start by clicking on the Community tab on the website.
2022 was a year for building projects here in Forsyth County, ranging all the way from art installations to infrastructure.
In 2021, Keep Forsyth County Beautiful and the Forsyth County Department of Water and Sewer announced 3 high school students as the winners of the 2021 Storm Art Drain Contest. And in 2022, the storm drains received their makeovers. The beautified storm drains can now be seen on display at Forsyth Central High School, South Forsyth High School, and the City of Cumming City Center. Another impactful project that was completed this year was a Leadership Forsyth revitalization project of a cemetery located at 351 Tolbert Street. The property contained marked graves as well as several unmarked graves that were discovered in the midst of the restoration project. The restoration featured various public amenities including a walkway through the site, maintained landscaping, benches, and signage with historical information on the property for those wishing to visit the cemetery. In May, a dedication ceremony was held to commemorate the revitalization and pay tribute to those buried in the cemetery.
When we look at that cemetery, we've come a long way, and we shall overcome the obstacles and the challenges that are ahead of us.
In February, Governor Brian Kemp, along with members of the Georgia Water and Sewer Infrastructure Committee and other state leaders, announced that Forsyth County was awarded $32.6 million for future water and sewer infrastructure upgrades and projects. State leadership saw the county's need for a secure water supply for the growing metro Atlanta area. After announcing the grant, State Representative Lauren McDonald visited the Forsyth County Water Treatment Plant to see how Forsyth County's water system operates and to discuss plans for the future.
As you can see, 2022 was quite the impactful year for Forsyth County, and thank you for being a part of that. And we'll see you next year in 2023.